Yeah, I won't talk too much about it because we're not at it yet. Wow, this is a pretty strong one. All right, so as like any other, I would go for the ship first and just take all of its parts out. Um, then go after the wyverns and the shadow balls. Luckily, we are OP enough to where we can just you did not get the last hit. You were dead. Where we can just kind of wreck through it and oh, and here it is. Here is the battle I was just talking about. You go up against Cloud and Leon. As if this thing wasn't hard enough, you have to go up against both of the toughest Fire Emblem not Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy characters in this game. So, what I would do, what my strategy is I go after Leon first, and then go after Cloud. This was like one of the main reasons why I put on Stun Impact, because it does actually stun Cloud and Leon. See, like that, he's stunned now. Alright, heal, there we go, and heal again, just to be safe. Yep, just always go after Leon first, then you can take Cloud out. Trying to take out Cloud, who's a pretty ranged enemy, I guess, is difficult when Leon's also trying to go after you. Yeah, so just keep healing. I saved that elixir so that if I run out of MP, then I can get all my HP and my MP back that way, and that'll pretty much tide me through the rest of the tournament, I believe. Freaking Cloud is doing his Sonic Blade like nuts, and Leon's almost gone. So, oh, I thought that it slowed down there for a second. I thought that I had died. I was like, no! Alright, so now that Leon is gone, you can focus all of your attention to Cloud. And, Cloud has a lot... Oh, jeez. Except he's got this attack, and I hate this attack, because he just kind of sneaks up on you. And it does a lot of damage. And he's missed so far, which is good. And, yeah, so Cloud has less, a significant amount less HP than Leon, and it's just like what I was talking about with other like pseudo bosses, where you just kind of go for the stronger one, and you'll get some hits on the other guy. Let me heal just to be sure. Yep. Okay, so this is actually going pretty well, like a lot better than I thought that it would. And I'm going to use my elixir. No, I'm not. Okay, yes I am. And we got the Lionheart Keyblade, which is actually not a bad Keyblade, but it's not the best right now. One problem with and now we have a change in scenery now, so shit's starting to get real. I was hoping to get all three of them in there. It did not work. Oh, down level up again, which, yep, okay. Berserk. Berserk is a pretty good ability, which is one that I'll definitely be equipping. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I just know that it's a good piece of good ability. All right, so now we are in the teens, and things are starting to get tougher in the Hades Cup now, as you can see by the drastic change of scenery. But we're 30 into it, and or I guess 31 into it, and we're doing pretty good. Fat Bandits, damn it. Okay. Use Force on these. Can I get all three of them? Nope, sure can't. Use Force on him. Takes down pretty much all of his HP. Stop it. And I'm just going to take this one down regularly, because it actually does a good amount of damage. Oops. Stop it. Stop with your fire breathing. Piece of shit. Okay, so there's a lot of fire in this one. Oh, thanks, Donald. Using. Oop, that did not work. He was going for Donald. It's just like, nope, not even gonna try it with Sora. I'm gonna go straight for the weakling. Oh man. What else? Okay, so this one is going to be tough because we have two Angel Stars. The Angel Stars are pretty good. You need to try and get them out as quickly as possible because they will guard like this, like a bunch of bitches, and they become a real pain in the butt. They do give off good experience, and like I said, they have pretty good. Get back! They freaking healed. That's the biggest problem, is that they'll be a total pain in the butt. And they'll go and just completely heal themselves. And I'm like, that's just not nice of you. That's a very mean thing for you to do, because I just did all this damage to you and you undid all of it. Like, and he's blocking now like a little biatch, and then he's going to ascend to the heavens again and try and heal himself again. Yep, see, trying to heal himself. Oh my god, are you serious? This is ridiculous. Alright guys, can we go nuts on this guy? Because, I mean, my god, there we go. One thing that's actually good, which a lot of people don't know, is that they do heal themselves, but when they heal themselves, their defense actually goes down by 1, so it's actually a little bit easier. And here we have another question mark enemy. We have Dark Balls. So it's not as easy as the shadows, obviously, but I wouldn't necessarily say hard either. Geez, I remember when these Dark Balls were doing a ridiculous amount of damage to us, and we were just getting wrecked by them. Now it's just like, nope, we don't even care. All right, so this should be the last phase. Maybe it's not as random as I thought, or maybe it's the same as like every tournament or something like that, because it looks like I just hit the last phase of it, and that would be great. I need to try and remember like how much time it takes me to do these tournaments too, because just like the Phil Cup and the Pegasus Cup and the Hercules Cup, there is a Sora only mode, and there is a time attack mode. And I think that the time is 1 hour that you have to complete this, and I feel like we're making really good time right now. Now the benefits of doing I would absolutely recommend doing the Sora only and the time attack mode. I mean, we're 35 minutes into it, or 30 minutes into it right now, because you get new enemies, invisibles. Go after the invisibles immediately. These are the toughest Heartless in the game. You want to take these guys out as quickly as possible. Alright, wow, that was pretty easy. We're doing good. Yeah, so we have I would recommend doing the Sora only in the time attack mode, because you get Donald and Goofy's best equipment in the game. You get the Save the King and you get the Save the Queen. Save the King is a incredibly powerful and very good defensive shield, and the Save the Queen is a staff of unimaginable power. And it also increases his defense a good amount, I believe. But if you that's Donald and Goofy's ultimate weapons throughout the series. So you want to try and get those as quickly as possible. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, I feel like it's actually easier to get the Save the King and the Save the Queen in Kingdom Hearts 2, because those are synthesis items, and being able to get synthesis items is like laughably easy in Kingdom Hearts 2, because you get equipment like the Lucky Ring pretty much like at the beginning of the game, and you know, it's nothing. Goofy, why don't you ever give me any MP? I could really use an MP gift right now. Yeah, like you'll see the. I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 2.5. you'll see when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 is I'm going to be I'm going to get the Lucky Ring really early, and I'm pretty much going to have that on for the whole rest of the game, just because it can't hurt to have as many synthesis items as possible as you go through the game, and Kingdom Hearts 2 is just so much easier, I would say, than Kingdom Hearts 1, and you really don't need to benefit from the come on, heal. You don't really need to benefit from better equipment so early in the game, especially if you can get something like the Lucky Ring. Is very beneficial to just go ahead and use it and try and maintain or obtain as many synthesis items as you possibly can. Wow, that was a close one. That was a really tough one.
Yo, hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead, nice to see you. Hey, guess what? I got a place for you.
Alright, and the 10th seed of the Hades Cup is the Lord of the Underworld himself, Hades. So, I want you guys to notice something really quick. So, I am hitting him, and he is not losing any HP. Oh, I want to get out of here. Ah, damn it. And he's not losing any HP. That's because he has more HP than oh, he's throwing fireballs. You want to block these back at him, and it'll stun him like that, and then you just kind of go ham on him. He had more HP than the bars can show, and I think that's kind of bull. Let's use a high potion. Oh, nicely done, guys. They actually hit it back to him. This is kind of a tough fight. You got to really be careful. His attack is a lot higher when he is in his fiery red mode. But these, all you have to do is just kind of dodge roll underneath them. They're really easy to dodge. You can also come to oh, there we go. You can also come to the edge, and sometimes he'll miss you because he won't go to perfect center of the ring. You pretty much want to try and lure him into throwing his fireballs like that. Feel the heat comes. I'm actually safe back here now. I don't even have to. This is what I was talking about. He's not in perfect center, so I am having fun. Oops. Alright, so in this one, you want to wait until he separates his arms like that. He's going to start with his arms side to side, and then he's going to come after you and separate his arms, and then you go for the kill. Gotta get out of the way. Okay, I'm actually good here. So I'm going to heal.
Hey, you having fun yet?
I am. I'm having a lot of fun. I like Hades a lot. I mentioned this before. He's got like the best voice actor that a Disney villain has. It's James Woods, and James Woods is like the absolute perfect voice for Hades. Like you just can't think of any like better voice actor than James Woods. All right. Yep, I'm safe right there. I'm gonna heal again. Come on, guys. You gotta. Okay, so that one you pretty much have to dodge out of. He's just gonna kind of snap his fingers and hit you with fire, and so yeah, pretty much all you can do. Feel the heat. Oops, I thought I hit him. Ah, damn it. Once he says feel the heat, go over to the borders and just get ready to dodge roll. If you have Leaf Bracer, go ahead and use Leaf Bracer while, like, right when it's about to hit you, so that so it doesn't do any damage. pick up as many tech points as you can, and then just kind of go ham on him when you can. Like, unfortunately, jeez, he's so close to dying right now. All right, and come on, and he's taken out. You get 3,000 awesome experience points. So now.
What are you doing? Stop! Hey guys, get away from me! Oh, come on!
Attain the power of the stars. Gravira has been upgraded to Graviga, and we got Ansem report number 8. Very good upgrades that we're getting. Basically, all 3 of our hotkeys have been completely upgraded now, and that's fantastic. Okay, as is like before, you want to just kind of take out the invisible as quickly as possible. He will go into some invincibility frames eventually, and the invisibles they're difficult enemies, yeah, but hey, thanks for the MP gift. You finally did it. They'll like disappear and put a little like counter on you, where a bunch of dark balls will surround you, like little balls of dark flame surround you, and you pretty much have to time it perfectly to either jump or dodge roll out of those when they swarm in on you. And it's really tough to get the timing down, but I mean, it's possible. And I can't believe we're already in the come on, you son of a gun. I can't believe we're already like in the top 10 of this. This is actually going by a lot quicker than I thought. I think that this might actually only have to be 2 parts, and I think that that's fantastic. Because I didn't want to split this up into too many parts, and I was actually kind of afraid that I wouldn't have a lot to talk about. But I've been surprisingly talkative during this entire cup, and all the hard bosses are done. You know what's funny about the Hades Cup is that Hades is ranked 10th in his own cup. This might be tough though. Like I said, just go for the boss. The invisibles will come in. You'll be able to get some hits on the invisibles. Just be sure that you are healing as much as you can. But take out the stealth sneak first. You'll get some hits on the invisibles. You don't need to worry about that. Just take this guy out because he's going to end up being a bigger pain for you than they would. And we actually took him out before he became visible, and that's surprising. Alright, so let's just focus on these invisibles now. Only 1 left, and we got it. Let's heal really quick. See, that was not that hard. Oh, Jesus, he's... Oh, my God. Oh, that spooked the shit out of me. Oh, man, I thought that he was gone. Oh, man, if only I had a face cam on right now, you'd just see how freaking spooked I just was. Alright, so white mushrooms are easy. All you gotta do is just hit them once. I don't know why they're ranked this high. You can't get anything out of this. You can't get synthesis materials in here. I don't know why. I feel like they're just trolling you like, oh, it's the number 6 ranked guy. Is this going to be really, really tough? No, it isn't. Alright, so now we have question marks again. We have shadows and we have shadow balls. Not too bad, you know. Just kind of go ham like you normally would. Take these guys out. Man, the Oblivion. I feel like the Oblivion does more damage to dark enemies too. Like, it really shouldn't be this easy, right? I mean, because we were having a lot of trouble. I mean, sure, I did a good amount of grinding, but I don't remember seeing that many attack and defense upgrades. And man, the Oblivion just does so much good damage, but it pales in comparison to the big guy that we're gonna get later, which I'm excited to get. And that's it. That's it for that question mark. We're on to rank number 4 now. 2 stealth sneaks. Okay. Could be a little difficult. More lengthy than difficult, I'd probably say. Especially if they both get into a phase where they have invincibility frames for some dumb reason. Yep, just focus on one. Be sure to lock onto one of them. Same as before. You'll be able to get some damage in on the other one too. And he's doing this dumb thing again where he's not going to be able to get hit, and that's such bullcrap. Okay, so he's gone, and now we've only got one more to deal with, and Donald's dead, Goofy's almost dead, but this guy's almost dead too. See? Nothing. That was such a piece of cake. Oh, man. It's actually kind of laughable how easy this is. I feel like an hour is going to be way too long to have to do a time attack. Alright, Wyvern, Wizards, and Defenders in a question mark fashion. Alright, took them out nice and easy. Good. Alright, we got a bunch of Wizards. Go ahead and take them beaches out. Why are you stopping? That's what's going to be the biggest problem for the time attack, is if that crap keeps happening where it's going to be Don's going to be using stop all the time. That's like, those are precious seconds that you're losing. And oh, I was about to say, was that it? Nope, sure wasn't. Alright, do we have all enemies now? Yep, we got Wyverns, we have one Defender, and we have a Wizard. The radius for gravity is much bigger now, and it pretty much takes their HP down to 1. Oh, Donald leveled up, so that means Sora's going to level up pretty soon too. So that's good. We're going to be able to level up 3 times in this alright, Dark Ball, Angel Stars, and Invisibles in a question mark way. This is probably the toughest seed of the entire cup, and of course it's number 2. Will you stop it? I mean, jeez. Alright, so we got a strength up. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted just now. I was really hoping for a strength up. So I can go to these guys and just go nuts. Come here, you. Ah, jeez. Why can't I hit you? Come on, come here, come here. There we go. Okay, yeah. You can see a noticeable difference in the amount of damage that I'm doing right now. Pretty good. Alright, gotta take this guy out. Ah, come on. Come here, you. Oh, great. One hit takes off half of his damage. And that's going to help with these damn Angel Stars. Look at that. I took care of him already. Just with a finisher. Did you guys see that? Absolutely wrecked. The thing is that these guys kind of pale in comparison to some of the enemies that are in Kingdom Hearts 2, though. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 has some strong enemies. And it's really unfortunate that these Angel Stars and Invisibles don't make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 2, because they are very strong enemies. But some of the enemies in oh Jesus, is this 6 of them, 8 of them? Holy crap! Do you see this? Yep, just go ahead and use gravity on these. They'll get caught in gravity, and it'll make your life a lot easier. And then just kind of try and knock them out. Don't hit me. Thanks, Goof. Man, that's a lot of freaking Invisibles, but we know that this has to be the last phase, though, because I mean, this many freaking Invisibles is craziness. All right, and we got 2 more. 2 more. Oh, he's invisible, or he's invincible now, and he's also invincible. Perfect. So I'm getting hit twice with this nice little move. All right, go ahead and take him out. So close. We're so close to being at the end of this thing. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's not the end. Okay. Gravity. Gravity. And thunder. Alright, so I think that took out most of them. Stop it. Yeah, you're not going to be invincible here. And we got 1 Angel Star left. So let's take this baby out, and boom, I think that has to be it. That's it. Okay, good. Alright, so now we have finally made it to the #1 seed in the Hades Cup. And it is none other than The Rock Titan. Look at this mammoth. The Rock Titan, as I said incorrectly before, is actually the easiest boss in the game. Look at this. He's down the ground already. You come to his head. Every single hit that you give does tech points. You get experience for every hit that you land on this guy. And he's so laughably easy. Look at this. He hasn't done a single bit of damage to me yet. And I'm just like going nuts on him. He's very slow. He does have semi-strong attacks, but not that strong. And you actually do more damage to his head than you do his feet. So try and get as many attacks in on his head as you can, and then just start chipping away at his feet. I mean, look at this. I'm going through. He's almost in. I've almost taken down all of his health and have not taken a single bit of damage yet. It's ridiculous how freaking easy the Rock Titan is. And this is the champion. This was the champion of the Hades Cup, and I'm taking him down with such ease. It's ridiculous. I still up. Okay, see, he does do a lot of good damage, but still, nonetheless, it's just so laughable that he's gotten one hit on me this entire time, and I'm about to kill him, and he's done. That's it. That's the Hades Cup for you. That's all you have to do is just chip away at the freaking Rock Titan.
Take that!
We're the champs! Sora learned Trinity Limit. And we did it, guys. Look over on the shelf. We finally have our Hades Cup. Boom. Hades Cup Championship Trophy. We did it. We beat the Hades Cup, which is one of the things that you need to do if you want to get the secret ending in this game. But that's going to just about do it for us. That's the Hades Cup, and it's been completed. And kind of glad I got it out of the way now, because we got some good stuff. Got some good magic upgrades and some good equipment. So, in the next episode, we're going to continue on with the story. So, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and slap that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, my friends.